Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give the glory, honor, and praise to Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, or qadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of GreatMillstone that taught us this truth and sincerity, that stirred us right in this truth. They rule well. Salutations to the hopeful elect. May the blessing of election be upon your house. This lesson is entitled, You Got What You Asked For. Okay? You already know what I'm about to get at, Freaky Joe, because he has been crowned Caesar, as of now, of Babylon the Great, okay? And these people was like, Joe Biden looked good to be 77. That nigga looked like a fucking devil, okay? He looked like a fucking devil, all right? Now, I have an uncle, and we was talking about Freaky Joe, and he says that Biden is not racist. I'm like, nigga, is you okay? He called us roaches. Let's look at this right here. It's slang and it's offensive for cockroach. He called us roaches. It is an ethnic slur. Offensive slang ethnic slur. Okay? It means a person or a member of a group of people regarded as undesirable and rapidly procreating. Why did they create the eugenics society? Why did they do all this eugenics for procreating? Why do they got Planned Parenthood? I shouldn't have to go back into all of that just to explain this motherfucking definition. You know what I'm talking about. Who is the undesirable of the world? You 12 tribes, but mainly Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, but particularly Judah is who they were referring to, and who Freaky Joe was referring to. Definition: cockroach. Slang: offensive, a person or a member of a group of people regarded as undesirable and rapid procreating. Okay? I got a few scriptures lined up. We're going to get to it after I got a slew of videos to show you. Okay? So let's get to it. Bear with me.
Choose 4, 5, or 6 fingers in any of our famous sauces with the chicken finger plate. Only at Zaxby's. Order ahead, drive-thru, or get it delivered.
I saw that made me aware when I was in law school. Proudly for Holloway. Proudly for your dad. First African American state senator in the state of Delaware. Everything about it. And by the way, you know, I sit on the stand and it get hot. I got hairy legs that turn blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down so it was trained, and then watch the hair come back up again. They look at it. So I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap. And I've loved kids jumping on my lap. The hair come back up again. They look at it. So I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my and rub my leg down so it was trained, and then watch the hair come back up again. They look at it. So I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap. And I've loved kids jumping on my lap. And I tell you what, the men, they're now all men.
Okay. You gotta listen to that one more again.
that turn blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down so it was straight, and then watch the hair come back up again. They look at it. So I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap. And I've loved kids jumping on my lap.
Okay. Pedophile and a racist. Roach. Slang offensive. A person or a member of group of people regarded as undesirable and rapidly procreating. It was nothing but Jacob there. Offensive slang ethnic slur. Okay? You got what you asked for. Okay?
Clearly indicates that there was intent. The court found the plan with unerring precision slices through the city's traditional subunit, the ward in a racially selective manner, leaving intact predominantly white wards while carving up those densely populated by blacks. As to the governor, the court concludes, quote, the governor's opposition to the Nunez plan was predicated in significant part on his delineation of a majority black district centered in Orleans Parish. In a confidential portions of your staff memo, they brought to your attention the allegation that important legislators in defeating the Nunez plan in the basement said, quote, we already have a nigger mayor, we don't need any more nigger big shots. And the court cited evidence of discriminatory legislators in defeating the Nunez plan in the basement said, quote, we already have a nigger mayor, we don't need any more nigger big shots. Already have a nigger mayor, we don't need any more nigger big shots.
Okay? Man.
And by the way, you know, I got hairy legs that turn blonde. And by the way, you know, I got hairy legs that turn blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down so it was straight, and then watch the hair come back up again. They look at it. So I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap. And I've loved kids jumping on my lap. And by the way, you know, I got hairy legs that turn blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down so it was straight, and then watch the hair come back up again. They look at it. So I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap. And I've loved kids jumping on my lap.
You kind of get where I'm getting at, right?
Our constitutional journey did not stop then, and it must not stop now, Judge. And we'll be faced with equally consequential decisions in the 21st century. Can a microscopic tag be implanted in a person's body to track his every movement? There's actual discussion about that. You will rule on that, mark my words, before your tenure is over. Can brain scans be used to determine whether a person is inclined toward criminality or violent behavior? You will rule on that. And Judge, I need to know whether you will be a justice who believes that the constitutional journey must continue to speak to these consequential decisions, or that we've gone far enough in protecting against government intrusion into our autonomy, into the most personal decisions we make. Judge, that's why this is a critical moment. There are elected officials in this government, such as Mr. DeLay, a fine, honorable, patriotic man, and others, who have been unsuccessful at implementing their agenda in the elected branches. So they've now poured their energies, as the left would if it were different, they've now poured their energies and resources into trying to change the court's view of the Constitution. And now they have a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Man, what are your thoughts? Man, what are your thoughts? It's parent this morning. It's easier to be a dad. It's easier to tell your kids character matters. It matters. Telling the truth matters. Being a good person matters. And it's easier for a whole lot of people. If you're a Muslim in this country, you don't have to worry if the president doesn't want you here. If you're an immigrant, you don't have to worry if the president's going to be happy to have babies snatched away or send dreamers back for no reason. This is a vindication for a lot of people who have really suffered. You know, I can't breathe. You know, that wasn't just George Floyd. That was a lot of people that felt that they couldn't breathe. Every day you're waking up and you're getting these tweets and you just don't know, and you're going to the store and people who have been afraid to show their racism are getting nastier and nastier to you, and you're worried about your kids and you're worried about your sister. And can she just go to Walmart and get back into her car without somebody saying something to her? And you spend so much of your life energy just trying to hold it together. And this is a big deal for us just to be able to get some peace and have a chance for a reset. And the character of the country matters. And being a good man matters. You know, I just want my sons to look at this. Look at this. You know, it's easy to do it the cheap way and get away with stuff, but it comes back around. It comes back around. And this is a good day for this country. I'm sorry for the people who lost. For them, it's not a good day. But for a whole lot of people, it's a good day.
Oh my God. Fan Jones, bald head ass crying. First of all, I did some research on the name Biden. Okay? Biden means to trust or rely, to confide, to persuade. And he have done that. He have persuaded you niggas that, you know, y'all are niggas. He called y'all roaches. Okay? And y'all still get his devil benefit of the doubt. The psychological programming for the color blue is blue tones are often associated with feelings of relaxation. Everything you seen that nigga had on be blue. He always standing in front of blue backdrops. Okay? Creepy Joe is persuading you simple niggas. So all of you Israelites that have the truth, that have the understanding and wisdom, thank Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi every day that you are not getting led astray, because you can be just like these other Jakes, crying, and he don't know a motherfucking thing. You understand? You see where I'm getting at now? Alright? These simple niggas is voting and relying on oppression. Voting voting ain't gonna get you out of the curses. And we said that many, many, many times. Many times. Over. Okay? Many, many times over. This motherfucker wanna microchip you. And he crying. And you got a lot of other Jakes crying. You got Spike Lee popping bottles. You got 2 Chainz rapping the I'm Different song. It's complete folly. And you see how serious this devil is, man.
Our constitutional journey did not stop then, and it must not stop now, Judge. And we'll be faced with equally consequential decisions in the 21st century. Can a microscopic tag be implanted in a person's body to track his every movement? There's actual discussion about that. You will rule on that, mark my words, before your tenure is over. Can brain scans be used to determine whether a person is inclined toward criminality or violent behavior? You will rule on that.
You hear how serious this devil is? But you simple Jakes got what you asked for.
Your thoughts? It's well, it's easier to be a parent this morning. It's easier to be a dad. It's easier to tell your kids character matters. It matters. Tell them the truth matters. Being a good person matters.
You Jakes got what you asked for, man. Let's get some scriptures. Let's get some scriptures. Let's go to Isaiah chapter 30. Let's go to 12. It's lucky. Wherefore thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise this word. So you 2/3 niggas, y'all despise the word, and trust in oppression and perverseness, and stay thereon. I love children on my lap. Like, because if you look at my other videos, he got other fucking video. I mean, he got other clips, but you gotta go on my page and look at it. It's called Deuteronomy 17:15. He like inappropriately touching young women, man. Like 12, 11, 10. You feel me? Kissing them and whispering in them, whispering in their ear, smelling their hair, holding them, touching them inappropriately. Perverseness. And in the Senate, he got transformers in the Senate now. He got homosexual men in the Congress. He got a Jake. And look though. Six of the people, 4 of them is Jakes. 3 of them is gay males. 1 of them is a lesbian Muslim. And then the 2 Edomites is transformers. But you, Jakes, trust in oppression and perverseness. Because what is America? Because in a minute, there's going to be a urinal in the girls' bathroom now. Watch. There's going to be a urinal in the girls' bathroom. You just wait and see. Because what you think these transformers and gay people going to be putting forth as far as laws? Perverseness. Perverseness. You know? You simple niggas, man. Y'all trust in oppression. Let's go to Deuteronomy 17:15. Thou shalt in any wise set him king over thee, whom the Lord thy power shall choose. One from among thy brethren shalt thou set king over thee. Thou mayest not set a stranger over thee, which is not thy brother. You voting for Edomites. Voting not going to get you out of your situation. They not King David. We are in captivity still. Well, why are you voting? You voting in the land of your captivity to keep having Edomites be over you and over you, and these motherfucking Jakes with Edomite mindsets. Kamala Harris hate niggas more than the Edomites do. She is married to an Edomite at home. Her ass serve an Edomite at home, and then she serve an Edomite at work. I mean, damn. Daniel 8:25. And through his policy also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand. And that is what he been doing behind your fucking back, roaches. You dumbass roaches. You get what I'm saying? and he shall magnify himself in his mind or heart, and by peace shall destroy many. Peace. The psychological programming for the color blue, associated with feelings of relaxation. Even his name, Biden, means to trust, rely, confide, or to persuade. What happened to y'all thoughts and actions of sovereignty? The majority of you dumb, wicked, stupid ass roaches. Okay? What happened? Y'all supposed to be sovereign. What happened to that? What happened? Own your own business. What happened? Y'all got right back into the same boat. He shall also stand up against the prince of princes, but he shall be broken without hand. Right. The tribes are the target of some of the various serious psychological warfare that they got, you know what I'm saying, pushed out right now. And Jake will be the blame for what America has become and what it is and what it turned out to be, man. In the name of Freaky Joe. You understand? The entire cabinet is filled with anti-Hamashiach left-hand wickedness, man. The right-wing Edomites, they are pissed the fuck off. You know? They even hate to see Obama dumbass mixed in. Let's go to Revelation 13 and 11. And this is talking about Revelation 13. See, this is talking about you know what I'm saying, the two horns in here is referring to the ancient Roman Empire. Okay? This is referring to the Roman Empire. Okay, you got the left and the right hand side, right? And beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb, and he spake like a dragon. Okay? So these two horns, like a lamb, have been used to get the people's minds geared up for prophecy fulfillment. Okay? The bigger picture and the end game is complete draconian law. That means your rights are going to get revoked. You will be shut in to your houses while the vaccine get forced upon you. Okay? And you 2/3 stupid, wicked roaches and Edomites are going to be crying that Trump was back in office, man. Trump is a devil too. But prophecy concerning Trump would have extended it too much because he wanted to keep it open and all that. See, we are trying to get beamed up and go home. So, Freaky Joe is perfect for the job because it's going to ramp up fast. You hear me? It's going to ramp up fast. Alright, the Revelation, the 12th chapter, it talks about the ancient Roman Empire labeled as a red dragon in the form of Herod trying to knock off Yahawashi. Alright? Yahawashi means the restoration of the 12 tribes of Israel, okay? This is happening right before the Edomites' eyes and the you know what I'm saying, the higher up eyes. Okay. You know, you got these Edomites and even these 2/3 niggas. They act like the shit don't even exist. They don't even know what to do. That is the position that they're in. It's like they don't know what the fuck to do. They don't know whether they coming or going, bro. So Freaky Joe gonna stop playing games with y'all niggas, and he gonna show his true horns if he gets in there fully all the way. Cause this is the Most High's movie, and our role as the party poopers is to chant down the kingdom of Babylon so the elect can get sealed. Then the Yahawashi can come and crash the party. Okay? But these devils are going to fight Yahawashi and the angels. Revelation 12:7. And there was a war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon. We just read what the dragon is. The government. And the dragon fought with his angels, his military, and prevailed not. Neither was their place found any more in heaven. Okay? So Esau got a space force that has been ready to fight Yahawashi and the angels. Trump created it and they've been talking about it. But they won't win because it's not written that way. They are going to fight the second coming of Yahawashi when Yahawashi comes back the second time. Okay? But when Yahawashi come back the second time, that's it. He ain't going to come back and then deliver these people and then no. Once he come back, that's it. Okay? So you got what you asked for. Okay?
Our constitutional journey did not stop then, and it must not stop now, Judge. And we'll be faced with equally consequential decisions in the 21st century. Can a microscopic tag be implanted in a person's body to track his every movement? There's actual discussion about that. You will rule on that, mark my words, before your tenure is over. Can brain scans be used to determine whether a person is inclined toward criminality or violent behavior? You will rule on that. And Judge, I need to know whether you'll be a justice who believes that the constitutional journey must continue to speak to these consequential decisions, or that we've gone far enough in protecting against government intrusion into our autonomy, into those personal decisions we make. Judge, that's why this is a critical moment. There are elected officials in this government, such as Mr. DeLay, a fine, honorable, patriotic man, and others, who have been unsuccessful in implementing their agenda in the elected branches. So they've now poured their energies, as the left would if it were different, they've now poured their energies and resources into trying to change the court's view of the Constitution. And now they have a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Man, this nigga Biden gonna make y'all motherfuckers eat a pizza or go out to eat, and y'all gonna be pulling your mask out to take a bite, and y'all gonna be slapping the mask back on while you chewing. You know what I'm saying? You can't trust your enemy, man. Like this simple nigga.
It's easier to be a parent this morning. It's easier to be a dad. It's easier to tell your kids character matters. It matters. Tell them the truth matters. Being a good person matters. And it's easier for a whole lot of people. If you're Muslim in this country, you don't have to go back to prison and tell them what you hear.
roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap. And I've loved kids jumping on my lap.
Last scripture, and we're going to close out. Sirach 12 and 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust have not all the way, Salakia, have not been altogether wiped away. We on the next one, Lord willing. Shalom.